Hello and welcome to this week's market update for October 2nd of 2017. My name is Adam Straseske and I'm delighted that you're here. Here is our agenda, which is the same just about every single week. Very systematic. We're going to go over the broad market readings and then we're going to go over this week's operating plan. Indexes we like, closed indices, which are none, and the possible new indices. So first question that we always ask ourselves, are we in a risk on or a risk off bear territory? Another way to say that is, are we in a bear or a bull market? We're in a bull market. Both the S&P 500 and the All World ex-USA Index are greatly outpacing Treasuries. So you can see from this red line, this red dotted line down here. This is on a 12-month rolling basis, and S&P closed slightly higher than the All World ex-USA Index this past month in September. But if you look at the vehicles that we actually trade in, then the All World ex-USA Index is a little bit higher. So it's pretty much a wash, but the bottom line is both of them are in bull markets. Second is correction risk. Are we in a correction risk? You know, I probably still have to say yes, simply because we're in this overbought territory. We've been here for a while, but we just keep creeping a little bit higher. So each time it creeps higher and we don't get what I would call a strong breakout in breadth and in price, then the correction risk is still on. So as lately the oscillator has been working a lot better as it's been an oversold territory rather than overbought, which makes sense as the market trends higher. But out of the readings that we look at, one of them is signaling a correction, and so we'd say that there's correction risk. As far as the S&P 500, the stage that we're in, we're still in this broad bull channel. You can see our prices are advancing nicely. Higher highs are being made. Market just broke out to new highs last week, up 0.68%. This is S&P 500. And it looks like we're right in the middle of the channel. So it's still got room to move on the upside. And looks good for the bulls right here. As far as our operating plan, we still like preferreds for our high yield. And as far as the S&P versus the MSC All World ex-USA, we like the All World. Weekly swing, here they are. We're going to go through them, and nothing for scalps. Here's the All World ex-USA Index, down 0.2% for the week. We are bullish on this thing up to a 50% retracement. 50% retracement, ballpark in this range right here. So prices could come down, and we would be looking to build additional purchases there. So we're waiting for a larger pullback on that. Canada up 0.32%. This is a weekly swing. Again, in a broad bull channel. We have adjusted the stop loss up, and it was a neutral week overall for Canada. If prices spike sharply above our channel line, we'll look at taking some profits, but right now we've got our secondary stop right here. UK down 0.12% for the week, basically a neutral week for UK. Couldn't get above this high, so we'll see if it can do it this coming week. Glad that the bulls came in and didn't let the bears turn it into a totally bearish bar. So we have some hope here for the bulls to come in and make it a new high for the UK this coming week. See what happens there. But if not, we've got second purchase range in here and original stop down here. RTS up 1.21% for the week. Looks good for that. We'll see if we can get a second leg as big as this first leg right here. Japan up 0.54%. Got a second purchase range down here and an original stop down here. Would have liked it better if we could have closed above the prior week's trading range. Couldn't get it. Got an inside bar here, but we'll see if we can get it this coming week. A new high here. Oil up 2%. We're now in the top third of the trading range. Again, not really excited about this big wick on the candle right here. Means the the bulls were taking some profits. But if it does come down, then we'll look at getting some more down in the bottom third of the channel right here. U.S. Treasuries, terrible week, down over 1.5%. Again, if it gets into this range right here and we get a nice buy signal, then we'll look at getting some more. But right now, not really excited about Treasuries as we broke out and then quickly failed after the breakout. And same thing with Australia on the weekly swing. Had a nice breakout at the beginning of the week on a few weeks ago and looked really good. And then, you know, they just came in. Bears took profit, bulls took profit, and it looks like the bears have now started to sell. So we'll see. If it gets down into this second purchase range right here, then we'll look at getting some more if we get a nice buy signal. If not, then we've got initial stop loss down here. So we're still looking to build in the All World ex-USA. Nothing new for the weekly swing as far as new positions or the weekly scalp. If we do get into those second purchase ranges, of course, we'll look at getting some more. But if not, then we're going to hold tight and hopefully be able to adjust some stops up this coming week if we see a nice advance on prices. With that, have a great week, and we'll talk to you next time.